This conference will
Anil
now
join
be
అవుతున్నాడా?
recorded.
విశ్వన అనిల్ 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 జాయిన్ అవ్వలేదా? హలో, కెన్ యూ హియర్ మీ? తిరుమల and Vishwanath, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us start. So actually this class, actually we thought of planning. So the people were asking to have the project specific training. Means what are the real time issues that you are getting into the projects? Let us say you learned, right? You learned SAP materials management till now. Okay, so you know some of the, at least you know some 50% of the business processes in SAP, right? In SAP materials management, all these business processes are standard business processes. Okay, but when you get into the real-time projects, you will face various customized solutions to be developed. Okay, so in the real-time project there are various types of support. Let me explain briefly. Okay, let me go to the one of the document. I will go to one of the document. Normally what will happen, so you learned the SAP materials management course, right? Some 90 days course or 70 days course, what you have learned. This particular course will give you some understanding what exactly the SAP materials management is. What exactly the SAP materials management and what and all the configurations and master data you are creating. What are the various types of business processes scenarios that are existed. మీకు కనిపించదు అనుకుంటున్నా కొంచెం. Okay, so what are the various types of business scenarios that you are going to execute as a part of standard process you will be learning these days? Okay, but when you enter into the project, but the atmosphere will be completely different. Means there are various types of projects, like I can define the projects into 3 categories. SAP projects. Okay, like you will have one type of project is the implementation project. What is implementation project? Implementation project is nothing but you don't have any, let us say there is one client. You have one client. For that particular client, he don't know any knowledge of SAP. He don't have any SAP system that he is being used. Let us say he is using one Tally system as a software for his business processes understanding or support. But he wants to move further. He wants to replace the existing software what he is using, like Tally or something else, with the help of the SAP system. Means complete change of the is existing system to into a new system known as a SAP materials or the SAP system. Nothing but a implementation project. If you have taken the project from the company who don't know any SAP, etc., then you need to implement the solution of the SAP from the scratch. You don't know anything regarding SAP, but you need to implement the SAP system from the scratch. It will be quite difficult to implement the system from the scratch. Means it is very difficult. Ground level. So nothing but it is a greenfield implementation project, I can say. So normally the people will be telling greenfield implementation. When you say greenfield implementation, it is from the scratch. Nothing is available with the client. You are going to implement from the beginning. Okay, then what is the second type of projects? The second type of the projects is the rollout project. What is rollout project? Rollout project is nothing but You implemented the solution. Let us say I have one Unilever is the client. Unilever is one of the client. Unilever presence is there in multiple countries, right? It is available in India. It is there in US. It is there in globally. It is there. So when you are implementing the SAP system, initially for Unilever, you will do the implementation for one of the country where you have very huge business for the Unilever. When Unilever is trying to implement the system, they will start the implementation for the country where there is a huge business or entire business scenarios that are available in that particular country. They will choose and they will select and they will start with that particular country for the implementation. Around the world there is 250 countries, right? So it is very difficult for the companies to implement the SAP system for entire world in one time. So what they will do, they will bifurcate region wise. Let us say Unilever, that EMEA region. EMEA means it is Europe, Middle East, and Africa, etc. So these and all the countries that are falling under Europe, Middle East, and one more thing is the Africa. So all these regions will be grouped as one region known as the EMEA region. So if Unilever thought of implementing SAP, they will take one region as a first time implementation. So second region is like US, right? Asia Pacific. Asia, when I say Asia Pacific, there is one more region, Asia Pacific or Pan Africa, Pan India, like let us say. What is the Pan India? In Pan India, there and here you will see the countries like all the southern region countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, China, all those things will be coming under Pan India region, like your Singapore. Okay, all those things with China, right? China, Malaysia, all these things will be coming under one region known as the Asia Pacific or the Pan India region. Then you will have one more region, right? That US based region, right? I think that will be called as a Pacific time something they will be calling PST
NAFTA,
region. Huh? ఏంటి?
NAFTA, sir, North Atlantic.
Yeah, okay. PST region they will call it as a. When I say PST region, PST is nothing but a Pacific time something is there. So under Pacific time there will be some US will be there, Canada. These countries will be coming over here as a PST time zone. Okay, so when Unilever is trying to implement the system, what they will do? They will take the one region where there is a huge business is happening for the Unilever. Let us say they have taken European EMEA region as one of the first and foremost implementation region for their SAP implementation project. Okay. Then what they will do? They will try to implement as the greenfield implementation. First, they will try to implement in this particular region and they will develop the solution. They will do the solutioning everything at the EMEA region level. They will also keep in mind the further implementation regions also they will keep it in mind while when they are developing the solution for at the EMEA region. Okay, so first they will implement it over here, the solution. First implement solution here at EMEA region. Then whatever may be the solution they implemented over here in the EMEA region, once everything is stabilized, you have implemented the project, people are working upon this particular SAP system and everything goes smooth. Then what Unilever will do? Unilever will try to replicate the same solution to the Asia Pacific. Nothing but it is a rollout. Not everything will be copied. The main functionalities they will be rolling out to the second region. Yeah, means what and all the common solutions are there, those common solutions they will roll out. Software is same, but like organizational structure, configurations, those things they will be doing again specific to the Asia Pacific region. Copying means software is same, software is single software, but within the software you need to you need to create the organizational structure, you need to create master data specific to the Asia Pacific region. All those things you need to do. Apart from that, there will be some country specific requirements. Country specific requirement means like tax, you take the taxation. In India you will be using the GST, right? But if you go to the Brazil, they will have their own complex tax structure. Brazil taxation is one of the complex taxation structure in the world. Like earlier people used to say India is one of the complex tax structure in India, in the world. First Brazil, later India will be the complex tax structure before implementing GST. We have seen AO, Alana Palana is there. Yeah, GST, VAT, so many says secondary education, like that there are thousands of things, right? Okay, one state, one tax structure, in the another state, one more tax structure you are using. Okay, that type of country specific requirements. Also, the basic concept of the solution is same. Whatever you implemented over here, the solution they also will try to roll out to the Asia Pacific region. Apart from that, they will also try to implement the country specific requirements. Upgrade is very different. Upgrade is different, rollout is different, everything is different. Yes, yes. Okay, country specific solutions. Okay, so they will roll out the solution which is implemented and developed at the EMEA region to the Asia Pacific region. Along with the solution rollout, they also will try to develop the country specific solutions in the rollout project. Then what is, again, once the Asia Pacific solution is developed and done, then again they will roll out the same solution to here also later. But there will be some gaps between each and every rollout. They cannot do the rollout completely in one time, right? Why? Because it is a huge business. So they want to roll out phase by phase manner. So this is the rollout project. Then what is the third type of project? It is a support and enhancement project, right? Enhancement project. What is support and enhancement project? The support and enhancement project is nothing but you have the implemented the solutions over here. You also rolled out the solution to the other countries. Then you need to support the business users. They will be working upon the production system. In the production system, business users means they don't know anything SAP. They will do thousands of mistakes. So you need to support the users when they are doing the transactions in the production environment. Let us say if somebody is trying to do some transaction, he is getting some simple issues also they don't know. Why? Because they are the end users. They know how to enter data. You will train them, right? Based upon your training, they will simply try to enter the data, transactional data in the SAP system. Whenever they are facing some issues, you need to provide the support to them. Then that is nothing but a support. Support, that is support. Then what is enhancement? Enhancement means, yes. Enhancement means You developed one solution. That solution later requires some modifications. Or you developed one solution. It has some loopholes included in it. You want to remove those loopholes by developing some enhancement or some additions to the new code. So nothing but a enhancement project. No. Implementation is separate, rollout is separate, support and enhancement is separate. In the rollout and implementation, you are going to develop the solutions. Client is using that solution for some 2 years, 3 years, whatever the solution you developed during the implementation or the rollout. Later he will be keep on working that solution, right? He will come to he will try to see some bugs or some issues when he was trying to execute that solution. Then again he will come up with some requirements. Sir, I am working upon this solution, but here there is some problem. This is not working properly here. So we need some fix over there or some enhancement over there, so that yes, whatever may be the solution which we are working presently will work once after this enhancement is properly done. It is nothing but a support and enhancement projects. Okay. Within the support and enhancement projects, you will have again various levels of support. So you can say level 2 support, level 1 support, and level 3 support. Within the support, again you have 3 types of supports. That is level 1 support, and a level 2 support, and level 3 support. What is level 3? Level 3 is nothing but I am the user, I am the business user. I created one purchase order as a part of SAP materials management. I was not able to save the purchase order properly. Then what he will do? In the support and enhancement projects, you will be using various tools to support your ticketing process. Ticketing process means, let us say you called one customer care. Let us say you purchased one mobile. That particular mobile is not working properly. Then what you will do? You will call the customer care of that particular mobile manufacturing company. They will listen. Whatever may be the problems you are telling, they will listen. If they are able to provide the solution immediately to you, if it is there in their hands, then they will give you the solution then and there itself. Yes, they will give it to you. But in SAP projects also, there will be one team known as a center of excellence. Okay, let us say I am the user. Let us say I am the user. I am trying to create one purchase order. While creating the purchase order, I am doing some issue. I am facing some issues. Maybe instead of entering the correct purchase organization for a particular plant, I was entering altogether a separate purchase requisition organization, so that it is giving errors. I am not able to save the purchase order. You are the user. You don't know how to resolve what is the actual purchase organization I need to enter over there. Then what I will do? As a user, I will use one ticketing tool. Like there are various ticketing tools in SAP. There are so many ticketing tools in the market. Like you have the solution manager is one of the ticketing tool. Solution manager is one of the ticketing tool. Huh? Service now. Service now or service no? Service now. I think this will be called as a snow tool, right? Snow tool is there. Then recently I came across of some of the other tools as well, like Val Genesis. So this is one of the recently used ticketing tool, Val Genesis. Also you have one more ticketing tool, Jira. Jira also, they recently one of the received ticketing tool I am hearing in my present project. Jira, Val Genesis. Also you have the HPQC. This is developed by HP company. Also you have Mercury. Mercury. So this HPQC and Mercury are the two ticketing tools which were implemented and developed by HP company. Okay, so these are the I worked upon these two tools. It is very easy. It is very easy. It is not that much complicated tools. Okay, so you just raise the ticket and you just raise the ticket and track the status of the ticket. Not raising the ticket, but you will track the status. Whether somebody started working upon it or somebody fixed the solution and you are doing the testing on it. So there are various types of statuses for that particular ticket will be mentioned. So you just need to select the relevant status of that particular issue which you have raised. Okay, so I also worked upon I also worked upon solution manager and service now. These are the tools I also worked upon it. But Val Genesis, I am recently hearing about this. Also, we have the Jira. Jira also, I think in Germany nowadays it is very much popular. Jira is one of the ticketing tool nowadays people are using in Germany. Okay, so what I will do? Level 3 is means nothing but there is one user, he is facing some issues in the purchase order creation. Then what he will do? Let us say they are using Val Genesis as a ticketing tool for their as a ticketing tool. He will go to the Val Genesis and he will try to raise one ticket. Within the ticket, he will specify what is the issue he is facing. Okay. He will also attach the screenshot of the issue. He will also provide the purchase order number, all those details in the that particular ticketing tool. And that particular ticketing tool will be assigned to one relevant person. Here, the purchase order creation, he is facing the issue, right? Then what he will do? He will raise the ticket, and the ticket will first he will assign to the center of excellence team. They will have one group email ID. So he will mention that particular group email ID and he will redirect that particular ticket to that particular people. So what they will do? They will receive this ticket. They will receive the ticket. Means somebody, if somebody assign the ticket to you, what it will do? The ticketing tool, it will automatically generate the mail to you. It will also generate the mail to you and it will have all the details of the issue what he is facing. Then as a center of excellence person, what you will do? You will see center of excellence people is nothing but they have a little bit of knowledge on SAP, not complete. Not project managers, like core team members from the business side, they don't have the complete knowledge of SAP, but they know some level of understanding on SAP. So then but they will have the business knowledge very well. Yes, yes. So they will first what they will do? They will first cross verify, and they will see. Okay, so this is the issue. Sometimes they will also be able to provide the solution to the issue what they are facing. If they know the solution, what they will do? They will provide the solution into that particular ticket, and that will be redirected back to the user. He will again try to do the modifications to the PO, and he will if he is able to success in saving the PO, he will save it and the ticket will be closed for that time being. But let us say the center of excellence people, they don't know the solution. It requires some coding change, or it requires some configuration change, or it requires some transactional data changes. Then what they will do? If coding change is required, they are not going to send the ticket to the level 2 person. They will send the ticket to the level 1 person. Coding change is required, then they will send the ticket to the level 1 person. But if it requires only some transactional data change here and there, or some little bit of configuration changes, then they will send the ticket to the level 2 person. Level 2 persons are like you and me. You and me working as a consultant, you know how to handle how to debug the solution for this particular issue and all those things. Then what you will do, you will try to contact the user who is facing this particular issue, and you will try to ask him to screen share the activity what he is trying to do. Then based upon the activity he is trying to do, you will verify whether he is doing the correct thing or not. If he is doing the some wrong entry over there, then you will rectify him, stating that boss, you are entering wrong entry over here, instead you enter this entry. Then if you maintain the correct entry over there, it will be automatically the ticket will be, he will be able to create the purchase order, then he will save the purchase order without issues. So as the level 2 person, you are going to support the users for the transactional data issues, also some ad hoc monitoring activities, etc. But let us say whatever may be the issue observed by the user over here, it requires some code change or the configuration change. Configuration changes also will be normally done by the level 2 people only, not by level 1 person. But level 1 person will be the person who will be doing the altogether code fix, new program fixing, etc. If the ticket raised by the user over here, if it requires a code fix, then you need to assign that particular ticket to the level 1 person. What he will do, he will do the coding changes, then he will perform various types of testings for the coding changes what he performed, then reply back to the user to do the further testing. And if it is fine, if he is able to resolve the, if he is able to save the purchase order, then the ticket will be closed with the solution what is provided by the level 1 person. Technical team will do the coding, but you as a functional consultant, you need to, not seniors, you can also be at the level 1 person, level 1 team, but you will coordinate with the technical team. You are not going to write the coding, but you will go to the technical team, and along with the technical team you will sit and you will tell them what is the exact requirement, what the user is facing over here, all those things you will tell, and he will try to fix the issue. Then once the issue is fixed, then user will be testing, and if it is fine, he will close the ticket. So level 3, level 2 and level 1, these are the various types of levels that are available in the support and enhancement project. Okay. No, level 3 means it is not a major problem, minor problem. So you know, you means you in level 3, the people who are sitting, those are not having that much expertise in the providing the solutions on SAP. They will simply basic things. If they know the basic things, then they will try to resolve this issue. In the level 2, some small configuration changes or some small transactional data changes, those people will be doing. But if you require the code fix over here, so you need the help from the level 1 person. Okay, so these are the various types of projects that are available in the any SAP project, like implementation project, rollout project, and support and enhancement project. These are the various types of project types. I mostly used this one, HPQC and Mercury. Nowadays, the solution manager and the service now was very much popular. But recently, I am hearing about the Val Genesis and Jira. So these are also. Huh? So I told you, right? You just need to tell solution manager and service now, and HPQC and the Mercury. It is very simple. It is, those tools are not that much complicated. If I tell one, then it will be, you will be able to understand. Okay.
Almost all are same models.
Almost same. No, not much differences. The functionality is you need to create the ticket, assign that ticket to the relevant person, and track the status of that particular ticket, which is done. Okay, so then we already know what are the activities that are doing in the implementation projects. You already know what are the activities that are doing in the rollout projects. You already know what are the activities that you need to do it in the support and enhancement projects. Okay, so what type of incidents that you are, oh, upgrade, right? Upgrade, what is upgrade?
Version
Upgrade means,
update.
yes, upgrade. There will be some upgrade projects also will be there. What is upgrade project? Upgrade project is nothing but nowadays all the people are using ECC, right? So most of the people, they are using ECC 6.0, EHP 8 or EHP 7. So these are the soft.
HP7 needs actually HP7 651.
It is some versions,
It's a version.
version only. Like your WhatsApp, right? Your WhatsApp was released in the market during 2015. When WhatsApp got released in the market, you don't have the video calling functionality. It at that time you are simply using for the chatting purpose, right? There is no video calling. But nowadays the WhatsApp is having video calling. You can do the payments. So many, you can make the statuses and all those things, right? Means during 2015 you have one version of WhatsApp. Today you have the latest version of the WhatsApp. In the same way, SAP also developed during 1972. Today is 2022, right? It is almost 40 years. So during the 40 years of time, SAP went through various version upgrades, maybe in the form of the database or maybe in the form of the database. During 1972 to 1992 to 2015, they were using the database as a Oracle database and the DB2 database. But nowadays, from 2015 onwards, they were using the database as a HANA database, right? HANA database. Why they are doing these changes? Because they want to cope up with the competition in the market, other competitors. If you want to be in the race, you need to upgrade yourself daily. Otherwise, you will be out from the race. Like during 2001, 2005, if you see everybody's hand, there is a Nokia mobile. But nowadays, have you seen Nokia mobile? During 2001, 2006, there is a huge demand for the Nokia mobile, right? But nowadays, everybody is having Samsung, iPhone, or something.
Not updated software.
Why? Yeah, why Nokia is not there in the market? Because they haven't studied the human mentality, and they were not able to upgrade their older versions to the touch screen and all those things, Android phones, etc. So that is the reason you need to be always enhance your solutions so that you will be in the race. You will not be thrown out from the market. So that is the reason only SAP releasing the upgrades. Frequently they are releasing the upgrades. There is no much difference between one upgrade to another upgrade. The differences are solutions. In ECC 6.0, I have one solution. And the same solution I did some enhancements. For the same solution during EHP7 release, I did some enhancements so that with those enhancements, the clients or the companies will be getting some benefits out of it. So if you see SAP, they have gone through some 60 to 70 different enhancements or the version upgrades. Okay. So let us say presently ECC 6.0, EHP8 and EHP7 is going on. Means during 2012, 2014, 15, 2011, 2010, we have the version ECC 6.0. Nowadays, so most of the companies are having the ECC 6.0 version nowadays also. But what is the latest version nowadays we have? We have S4 HANA, right? S4 HANA version 2021. So this is one of the latest version in the SAP. What is the difference between ECC and S4 HANA? Yeah, one of the major differences here it is a HANA database. It is a HANA database, but here it is a Oracle and the DB2 database, right? It is a Oracle and the DB2 database. Okay, so these people are able to understand or not? Anil, are you there? Hello, Anil Kumar. Hello,
हाँ सर हाँ
are you able to follow the session?
यस सर
Okay, good. Okay, so here it is a complete database change. You have Oracle and you have the HANA database, right? But SAP said after some point of time, let us say 2016 or 2025 or 2026 onwards, they are not going to support ECC. Means they will completely withdraw the support of the ECC. Then what nowadays there are so many companies who are running upon ECC. If you remove the support from the if you remove the support for ECC, then what will happen? These people will not able to work upon SAP. At any cost, they need to migrate from ECC2 to S4 HANA. So this is one of the marketing strategy they are using from the beginning. They will say we are not supporting version 4.7. Then all the people are migrating from 4.7 to 6.7. So SAP company, they are getting money. Now they are saying we don't support ECC. We will only support 2021 S4 HANA from 2025 onwards. Then again all these people will invest money and they will try to migrate to the other 2021 S4 HANA system. So that is nothing but a upgrade project. Hmm.
Software you're using in SAP,
Hmm.
ECC 6.0. I think that you're not 6.0 is okay, understood, but I'm asking which exactly the version of PHP, what number, 4, 5, 6, or I didn't get what exactly.
Okay.
The time I left the question. Now I got the
Okay.
you're asking the particular thing.
Yeah, they will ask. They will ask so many things related to the.
Whether it is genuine, really working or not.
Yes, yes.
Going for that only they ask me the question.
Let us say if you mention in your resume today that I am working on ECC implementation project, they will ask what is the implementation timeline. If you say I worked upon 2020 in ECC, then they will say you are not a real-time genuine candidate. Why? Because nobody is implementing ECC version nowadays. If somebody wants to implement the solution, they will go for the 2020 S4 HANA latest version. So you should tell I am working upon S4 HANA, like that you need to tell.
Tenure also we should tell below 1 year, sir, for implementation, maximum 1.5 years.
No, it depends upon your company and the volume of the company codes you taken into the implementation period. Let us say I worked for one of the project. There are 38 company codes are there. 38 company codes. Very big. The project size will depending upon the number of company codes. Company code is nothing but a finance related organizational element, right? If you say one company code, it will have so many dependent things. If you divide one company code and another company code, means if you consider one company code, the work will be, let us say, some 100 hours. If you take in the same project two company code, the work will be doubled, 200 hours. So based upon the company codes which you are trying to implement in your system, the work also will get multiplied accordingly. So that is nothing but a upgrade project. So now there is a huge demand in the coming days for the upgrade. Yes. Okay, upgrade also not that much easy. Means whatever may be the solutions that are there in the ECC, you need to migrate the same to the S4 HANA. So you need to do lot of developments, and in the upgrade also there will be two types of upgrades: technical upgrade and functional upgrade, like that. So first, if you want to upgrade from ECC to S4 HANA, you need to do the technical upgrade first. Once the technical upgrade is done, you need to perform various types of testings. Then you will go for the business upgrade. So it is nothing but a technical upgrade and the business upgrade, you can say. Functional upgrade, not business upgrade. Technical upgrade and the functional upgrade. In the coming 1 or 2 years, you will have a lot of demand on the upgrade. Technical upgrade means you are using ECC system. In ECC, you have so many programs are there which you developed. Yes. So all those programs you want to migrate from ECC version to the S4 HANA. When you are migrating from ECC to S4 HANA, you need to make sure the programs that are there in the ECC version should also work in S4 HANA. Why? Because the database is completely different, right? If you simply transfer the program from ECC to S4 HANA, it will not work. So you need to make changes to the existing program when you are migrating from ECC to S4 HANA, so that whatever may be the new program you have migrated to S4 HANA, it will be compatible enough to the S4 HANA server and it will work properly. It is simple, right? You have one program in ECC. Same program, if you migrate it to ECC to S4 HANA, it will not work 99%. So you need to make some modifications to that particular program so that that particular program will be compatible enough to the S4 HANA environment and it will start working it. That will be done by technical people. You need not to worry. Whatever may be the changes they wanted to do it, all those things they should do it. But you need to test.
All vendor data will be updated. Business partners. When you update
Business partners solution is already there, right, by SAP.
easily we can update all vendors as a business partner.
Yes. No, upgrade means you need to create as a functional upgrade. Once all the programs are migrated from ECC to S4 HANA, you need to create individually the vendor master data and business partners. It is not a upgrade. Master data and all those things are you need to individually create them in the individual clients. But the programming part you need to take care. Okay. Material master. Material master in S4 HANA and is In ECC and S4 HANA, the material master is only one difference, material number. In ECC you have 18 characters for the material master, but in S4 HANA for the material master you have 40 characters. But it is a simple thing for you. You are changing 18 characters to 40 characters. But it is not a simple thing. Material master numbering change in the S4 HANA is not a simple thing. Why? Because material master you are using in thousands of different areas. You will be using in the sales order level. You will be using in the purchase requisition creation level, reservation creation, goods issue. Everywhere you are doing the material master usage, right? So it will impact in many places. So all those things are part of your testing. Once the technical upgrade is over, you need to do various types of testings to ensure whatever may be the solutions that you migrated over here to the S4 HANA should be properly working or not. Okay. So any other questions? Huh? Testing is the functional work. Okay. So then what else we have? Any doubts from the line?
ఓకే సార్ ఇంకోటి ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ లోనే మనకి రియలైజేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి అదన్నీ సపోజ్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ లైక్ బ్లూ ప్రింట్ క్రియేషన్ బిజినెస్ గ్యాదరింగ్
That is implementation project. Implementation.
నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్టెప్స్
Yes, yes,
అప్ టు రియలైజేషన్ ఇస్ ద లాస్ట్ స్టెప్
yes. In the implementation project, you have nowadays there are so many new methodologies like sprint methodology, agile methodology, waterfall methodology, and but earlier days we used to have the SAP ascendant methodology. SAP SAP methodology, ascendant SAP methodology, ascendant SAP methodology that we were using during the some 5-10 years back like that. But nowadays you have the S4 HANA, right? In S4 HANA you have the sprint methodology, agile methodology, and the waterfall methodology. So I think we already discussed, right, what and all the methodology, what and all the different steps that are there in the ascendant methodology. I think you already know it. What about you? Do you know? We discussed it, right? Inleda navu. Okay, so in the SAP ascendant methodology we have, I think, 5 steps, right? 5 different SAP ascendant methodology. We have 5 things, right? One is the, what is the step number 1? Step number 1 is the
Project
project.
preparation.
Yes, yes. Project preparation phase, right? Project preparation phase. We have 5 phases. Then phase number 2. Phase number 2 is the realization, business blueprint phase, right? Business blueprinting phase. Then you have phase number 3, right?
it's a realization
Phase number 3 is the realization phase. Then what is phase number 4?
testing
Phase number 4 is now final preparation. So you have here final preparation phase. Then what is the phase number 5? Phase number 5 is the go live / support and enhancement phase. Okay, so these are the 5 steps that are included in the SAP ascendant methodology. So SAP ascendant methodology, right? SAP ascendant methodology. Okay, but nowadays there are so many other methodologies like sprint. SPRI and sprint. So if you go for now interviews nowadays, they will say, what is the methodology that you are using? You need to say we are using sprint methodology. Then you have agile methodology.
Sprint methodology ಏನಂದ್ರೆ same steps, sir.
No, no, no. The methodology means the steps and all those things vary. The process steps will vary. The way of working will vary. Agile methodology and waterfall methodology. I know the sprint methodology. What is sprint methodology?
Generally, I know, sir, the project normally will, if we are having some 100% of the company, will convert work into small parts like 10, 15.
Yes, exactly.
For each work, again, we will be we should give the justification when it is completed in particular time.
Exactly.
Each time frame you are separating the task.
Yes, yes.
Number of sprints we can say.
Yes, yes. Sprint is nothing. Sprint is nothing but you are further subdividing your work. Means let us say
The small parts.
into small parts. Let us say you have one work. Let us say domestic procurement cycle is one of the domestic procurement cycle. Again, import procurement cycle. Then again you have the service procurement, right? Like this you have some 18 different business processes. So in sprint 1, let us say your project will be delivered in some 6 sprints. Your project tenure is, let us say, some 6 months. 2 months sprint 1, 2 months sprint 2, 2 months sprint 3, sprint 4, sprint 5, sprint 5, like that. You are going to divide that particular project timelines also. Within the project timeline of sprint 1, I will consider only these 3 scenarios. I will try to develop the solution, test the solution, everything I will try to do it in the sprint 1 for these 3 scenarios. For sprint 2, I will consider consignment, then pipeline, then intra-company.
మనం ఇచ్చిన ప్రాజెక్ట్ కొన్ని భాగాలు తీసుకుని ఒక భాగాన్ని ఎంత టైం ఇస్తున్నాం చూసుకో ఆ భాగాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసుకుంటా నెక్స్ట్ భాగానికి
Yes. Means I am giving some one simple example over here. Okay, you can take all the things into sprint 1. You can take all these 6 things into sprint 1. But in the sprint 1, you will do only the configurations related to these 6 scenarios. In the sprint 2, you will do only the developments or the custom solutions that are required for these 6 scenarios. In sprint 3, you will do the testing like integration testing, unit testing, etc. In sprint 4, you will do the whatever may be the master data load activities, all those things that are required for this particular 6 or 7 business scenarios. We are going to do that. In nutshell, it is nothing but you are simply in the nutshell you are simply dividing the project into some sprints or some phases. Within that particular phase, you are going to do some specific activity belongs to that solution.
Giving weightage to the continuous.
Yes, yes,
Will be counted those meetings.
yes. Okay, okay. So regular follow-ups, this is very difficult, the sprint methodology. Every day they will be calling, they will be asking what is the status, what is the status. Very big headache, this one. I am working in presently I am working in the project, right, where we have the sprint methodology. Every day 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock daily meeting, nothing will happen. only meeting. So it is very fast phased projects nowadays. They are using the sprint methodology. Okay.
Status update.
Status. Okay.
Storytelling also.
Storytelling means
Stories.
user stories.
User stories.
User stories means let us say you are the person working in the procurement department. You know how the business is working, right? Exactly. So you will write one story. Okay, so this is my observation for this particular domestic procurement process. Okay, but this is happening in this way today. I don't want this way. I want in some other way. How to develop that particular solution in our SAP is nothing but a story. So all those things will be happening nowadays.
Will be going backlogs.
Yeah, backlog. Okay, so what we will do in the next class, we will continue in the next class regarding the what and all the issues that you are getting as a part of your support and enhancement projects, and what exactly the resolution as a consultant you need to provide. So those things we will be concentrating mostly on the coming sessions. We will take in one session one topic, and we will try to see how exactly a solution should be provided by you as a consultant. Let us say there is one report came. It is not available in the SAP system as a standard solution. Then how you need to start work with upon that particular report? What is the first and foremost activity you need to do as a part of consultant to develop that particular report? Do you need to write the some functional specifications? If yes, how you are going to write the functional specification? What and all the sections that are available in the functional specification? What is the technical details as a consultant you need to specify in the functional specification document? No, any project, rollout project also, and support and enhancement project also, you need to write down the functional specifications if required. Functional specification itself is one of the document which will be used to note down all the steps that require for your development of a new object. So in SAP we have something known as a RISE-UP. Means these and all the custom developments which we need to do as a part of SAP. When I say RISE-UP, what is W? W is nothing but a workflow. Workflow. R means reports. I means interface. C means conversions. E means enhancements. F means forms. Okay, so if you are working upon any SAP implementation project or rollout or support and enhancement project, as a functional consultant, you should have experience on these things. What is workflow? What is report? What is interface? What is conversions? What is enhancements? What is forms? So these and all the some of the custom developments which normally be done in the SAP implementation, rollout or support and enhancement projects. So these are something very critical and some of the very complicated objects. So we will take some of the objects, like one form we will take, like purchase order creation, purchase order form printout. Normally if you create the purchase order in the SAP system, you will take the printout of that particular purchase order and you will give it to the vendor. That particular printout is not a SAP standard solution. If you started working upon any of the implementation project, you need to develop that particular printout form specific to your company's requirement. How to develop that particular form? As a functional consultant, what you need to do, what data you need to gather, all those things we will discuss in our coming sessions. Okay, so we will see the real-time scenarios in the projects, what and all the tickets you are getting, and what solution you need to give, how to debug the solution, all those things we will discuss. I don't know the debugging. Normally debugging will be done by the technical team, but I will tell you how to, just at least I will be able to tell you how to debug the issue when you get the, to get the resolution of a particular incident. Okay, so any doubts from the line?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
what about Tirumala, Vishwanath and Sharath?
సరే
Hello?
ఈ యూనిట్ టెస్ట్ హలో
Hello?
హలో సార్
Yes, tell me.
సార్ దీంట్లో యూనిట్ టెస్టింగ్ ఇంటిగ్రేటింగ్ టెస్టింగ్ ఉంటాయి కదా సార్ అవి అవి కూడా చెప్తారు
Yes, yes, we will discuss them.
ఓకే సార్ ఓకే
Okay, then. Thank you for joining the call. Thank you. Bye bye.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
Okay, see you on next class. We will let you know when the next class will be. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.